Anon dates a cryptid enthusiast and finds Bigfoot. Be me, just a regular 24-year-old neat, spending my days scrolling through memes and avoiding sunlight. One day get a notification that I matched with a girl on a dating app. Her profile picture shows her in a Sasquatch onesie. Initially think she's just some quirky girl. Decide to message her about my love for conspiracy theories. She messages back within seconds. Turns out she's a cryptid enthusiast. Her whole life revolves around Bigfoot, Loch Ness Monster, and Mothman. Not a big fan of cryptids, but gotta keep up the conversation. What's the wildest Bigfoot sighting you've heard? She responds with some legendary story about a couple who spotted it in broad daylight. She's really passionate. I'm just pretending to care. After a few weeks of texting, we decide to meet up. She suggests a camping trip in the woods. Sure, what could go wrong? Pack some snacks and a flashlight. Arrive at the campsite. She's already there setting up. Looks like she brought all the Bigfoot paraphernalia possible. Bigfoot stickers, plushies, even a book about how to summon Sasquatch. She's ready to go. Spend the night swapping ghost stories and eating s'mores. She keeps mentioning how we should keep our eyes peeled for signs of Bigfoot. Decide to play along. After a few hours, I'm half convinced Bigfoot is a myth. But it's kind of fun. Midnight rolls around and she suggests we go for a night hike. Feeling adventurous, I agree. Arm ourselves with flashlights and her Bigfoot repelling charms. Wandering through the woods, it's dark and creepy. She's telling me about the calling chants to summon Bigfoot. She starts loudly howling into the darkness. This girl is truly dedicated to her craft. After 10 minutes of this, hear a rustling in the bushes. Heart drops. We both freeze, whispering to each other. It could be him. 5 minutes pass, tension is building. Turn my flashlight towards the noise. See a massive shadow moving in the trees. It stops, turns towards us. Can't see it clearly, but holy shit, are those glowing eyes? Bigfoot, she whispers. Panic mode activated. Decide to bolt back to camp. We're running like hell. I'm tripping over roots and rocks. She's screaming, "Don't leave me behind." Finally make it to the campsite, barely catching my breath. Look back, nothing there. Did you see that? She's jumping up and down. Tell her I saw something. But it could have been just a deer or some other animal. She starts pulling out her phone to research local sightings. This girl can't give it a rest. Suddenly we hear branches snapping again. Turn off flashlights. We're in pitch darkness. Is it real? Is it Bigfoot? She's whispering like a giddy child. I'm just trying to hold my composure. Give it a minute, hear a low growl. It's so big, she whispers. Then a loud crash rings through the forest like a freight train. We run into the tent, barricading ourselves in with sleeping bags. Can't tell if she's more excited or terrified. Talk about what we saw, mind's racing. Outside sounds quiet down. Eventually drift off to sleep, adrenaline taking the reins. Next morning, wake up to a note on my phone from her. We need to search for evidence today. I'm sure he's near. I can't lie, I'm slightly intrigued now. Get breakfast and hit the trails with her. Scour the woods like a pair of amateur detectives. Find large footprints, maybe size 18. Take pics to upload later. She's more pumped than ever. We set up camp again for the night. Fiery debates on cryptids ensuing. As the sun sets, I hear something again. This time it's an eerie howl echoing across the woods. Both of us freeze, wide-eyed. This is it! This is the moment! She yells. Grab the flashlight and head towards the sound. We find ourselves in a clearing. Then I see it. A massive silhouette, unmistakable. It's not Bigfoot, but the local bear. All the excitement deflates. Both of us burst out laughing. Realize we've let our imaginations run wild. Best camping trip ever. Head home, exhausted but happy. She keeps asking when we'll do this again. MFW, I get dragged into more Bigfoot adventures. At least I won't be a neat anymore, just a cryptid enthusiast by proxy.